right, so again, what are we going to be talking about today? Turtles. We're going to be talking about turtle ecology. Does anyone know what ecology is? Yes,
You study something?
great. So now let's try to figure out the beginning part of ecology. What are we going to be studying?
The study of nature.
Study of nature.
Habitats.
Habitats. Very good. Ecology, in the term, the scientific study, which you were right, Grace, the study of interactions among organisms and other environments. So, turtle ecology, what do you think we're going to be talking about today, besides just turtles?
Turtles.
What about turtles?
The habitats.
What habitats they live in? Good. We are. We're going to talk about their habitat, and we're also going to talk a little more specifically about their hibernation. Did you guys know that turtles hibernated? Mm-hmm. They do. They hibernate. What are some other animals that hibernate?
Bats.
Grace?
Bears.
Bears. What did you say?
He said
Bats.
bats.
Bats? I think they probably do.
Snakes.
Snakes. Andrew, did you have one? No? Okay, great. Squirrels. Groundhogs.
Birds.
Birds. Do they hibernate or do they migrate? They migrate. That's right. They still do something different in the winter. They don't stay around here, do they? No. All right. So now that we've knocked the books over, I'm going to read to you guys a story, or read you some information. It's called All About Turtles. And then after I read, we are going to break up into pairs, and you guys are going to do, we're going to do a rotation, where one pair will work on just looking at books, reading them. You can read to your partner, is one activity. The other activity that you're going to be working on is that you are going to choose a turtle. These are your choices up here. Excuse me. You will be able to choose your turtle, and I want you to make, after reading the information on your turtle, is to draw on a piece of paper. The third activity is that you will come up to me, and we're going to read another little story about turtles' hibernation. And we will go over that together and after everyone's done with that, our rounds, there's an activity that you guys will do after that. And then if we have time, we will try to go for a walk. I would like to observe different turtles' hibernations. Okay? So that is what we are planning. So first, let me read you the story about turtles. All About Turtles. This is written by and illustrated by Jim Arnstein. Have you ever wondered about turtles? How many kinds of turtles are there? Why do turtles have shells? What do turtles eat? How old can turtles live to be? This book answers these questions and more. It's all about turtles. Yes, Claire?
Why do they have shells? Well, I think that they protect each other. They protect themselves with their shells.
They could protect them. All right, let me read the story and then we'll go over some questions at the end, okay? Turtles are reptiles with shells, like turtles, and are sea turtles. That's right. And what's the difference between them?
The sea turtles migrate from cold water and warm water, and the land turtles bury themselves.
Brush. where they can hide and aim the leaf litter on the ground. Let's get into groups of 2. You may choose who you want to work with. I might have looked that up as well. All right. I want you to go ahead and get your groups. Go ahead and just meet at a desk. So, Grace, if you want to go over to Claire's desk. And you guys can look at turtle books. You guys can either read independently by yourself, or you can read the story together, or you can just look at the pictures.
Can you read this? This is a picture. It's what we can think.
Their habitat, it looks like. Yes, yeah. Okay. I want you to try to follow along with me. You and I are going to take turns reading, okay? So you can go ahead and start this first paragraph. Paragraph starts up and ends.
The thing starting the cold. There are the little leaves and the leaves on the trees that started making colors, and the days are getting short. I'm feeling really tired, and it is really hot. And hot. You're gonna draw what you think the turtle's habitat looks like by take today's cotton methods. And they prefer soft bottom body cold water with many basket sites.
And so he's preparing the what? Food and what? They take a water change? Yeah, good listening. Okay, follow while I read this. First, I have to find a really great hiding tree. I like to sleep under the water where it's nice and cozy.
What are you doing?
But I have to make sure that the pond is deep and does not freeze to the bottom. Underwater is warmer than the freezing cold air. So, are they going to hibernate on the edge of the pond? Or are they going to go down? They're going to go down with deep and hibernate down there, right? Oh, listen. The spot go ahead and
The spot I picked was to sleep. I will be
was it you have to hide
frogs go really fast. I know, but frogs usually stay on the sides. You can draw lily pads, but remember, I don't have that much.
A snake might eat a little turtle.
This is your dog.
But it's getting cold out, so they're going to be hibernating too.
You try? Can we start reading?
Yes, you may.
How many books do you have?
I have no idea.
Like started doing jump colors and the days are getting shorter. I'm feeling really tired and it's getting harder and harder for me to find food. Take today for instance. I waited in the water all day for some small fish to swim by, but I was too slow to catch anything. I just settled for some plants that I saw by the water's edge. I thought it is about time that I take my winter nap. So I need to prepare 20 minutes. So I need to prepare. First I have to find a really great cold spot. I like to sleep underwater. It's nice and cozy, but I have to make sure that the turtle and does not freeze to the bottom. Underwater is warmer than freezing. The spot I pick is the same every year. It's been pretty good.
Do you want me to read it?
It doesn't freeze, and it's from raccoons that like to have nowhere to go. That would be really awful and scary. There's a lot to think about when getting ready to hibernate, and sometimes I have to swim a long way to find my spot. Under all that ice, breathing can't. You have to quiet from him. I think the you said his father. That was only the jokes of him complaining, so lots of easy tricks. His father smiling said. After saving a snack, he went to find his cat. And it is getting harder and harder for me to find food. Take today for instance, I waited in the water all day for some small fishes to swim by, but I saw too slow to catch any. I had to settle for some plants that I saw by the edge. I think it is about time that